Hello, people. Steph here again. I just want to educate some more people. All right. If you look at me, you can tell I'm German ex descent. All right. But the African American people in this country think that every white pigment individual is descendant from a slave owner, which is false. If my ancestors were here during slave time, they would oppose slavery. They did not believe in slavery. The American Germans during slave time opposed slavery. They helped free the slaves. All right. Now, if you African American people want to know the truth about who were slave owners, look to the Freemasons. Look who developed this country: the British, the French, the Spanish. All those people were slave owners, the developers of this country. That's where you find. Don't look at the pigment of the skin, look at the nationality. Because not every person you see that is dark complected African American looking is African American. I've seen Cubans just as purple as the dark African Americans. But then I've seen Cubans just as white as a white American, a white pygmy skin American. So it's not about the color, it's about the nationality. People need to start be educated on the nationality, not based on color and appearance. Because their appearance can fool you. Because I have a lot of friends, their parents you will look down upon, but yet they have more pull than you do. That's another thing talking about pull. See, in Texas, down in Freeport, Texas, I call it the inbred section of Texas. Well, one of the inbred section of Texas. Because down in Freeport, they goes, we have our laws. We've been doing this for years, like since the 1930s. This is why criminals like it down there. This is why you have so much corruption with your politics down there in Freeport. Because you don't want to change the rules. Because if you were to change the rules, a lot of your politics down there in Freeport would be removed. And that's the last thing you'd want to do down there in Freeport. See, where I'm at now, I'm around people that are educated, are willing to learn, to understand the new developments, what's happening in our time. But Texas, especially in Freeport, they want to stay back in the 1800s because they're simple-minded. The last thing they want to do is apply effort to increase their knowledge for a better living. And that's going to come bite you in the hind end, Freeport. This is why Freeport took their city hall from downtown Freeport and moved it far away. Because what I'm seeing is Port Freeport, the ports where the corporation runs, is slowly engulfing Freeport to become Port Freeport. See, the Freeport City Hall is moving closer towards Colute instead of staying where it's at. And this is why there's a lot of residents in Freeport are not liking it. Older residents, not newer ones, older ones. But the older residents have to realize that's a corporate town now, and eventually that's going to become Port Freeport. Well, there you go. Stay positive. Irritate the negative. Peace.